Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Once Human video. Now you might be wondering, why is there two Doomers? Well, when I started in the server, I made two accounts. And basically this account is going to be a mule, or should I say just my bank. I'm going to use this account for things like building a second base, a farm, or whatever. And you can tell that if I press B, zoom out a little bit, this is my main base and this is my alternative account. And if I press U and Hive, I'm actually playing with myself right now. This is my alt account that I invited to my Hive. And when you invite yourself to a Hive, you can teleport to each other's Hive base. So that's what I did. Anyways, today's topic is how to get fuel passively without doing a single thing. You only need to set it up. So what you'll need is memetics, points, and energy links a little bit. You will need to learn this, fuel refinery, right there. Second thing you'll need is to be in a desert or an oily area, and the way you find oil, you look on the ground where it's shiny. Basically someone had diarrhea on the floor, like here. So basically if you build here and you build pumps on the ground, the water pump instead will pump oil instead of pumping dirty water or polluted water. You will get barreled crude oil. And if you go to memetics, you all obviously have to learn the water pump as well, which is here. And if you go to O and go to specialization, I have this gold perk here called electrical expert. And you will be able to build 8 generators instead of 7 in your base, which I'm using solar generators right now. Now these solar generators give 20 watts, but with my perk, they give you 22. So that's an additional 16 watts I get because of that perk. But obviously I could use the hydraulic generator, which needs water. I could be using advanced hydraulic, or I could be using the deviation energy generator, which to use this generator, you need to find a polluted area on the map. And the way you know it's polluted is basically I know one spot is polluted over here. So if you move your base here, the area is polluted there. Basically, when you enter a polluted area, it will say the Stardust pollution rises or something, and you will start getting sanity, or your health bar will start depleting. That's when you know it's polluted. Another thing is when you cannot have a oil farm in polluted area because you will get polluted water instead of crude oil. So these generators will not work unless you find a polluted area with oil, which I've never seen that happen. Let me know if that's possible in the comment section. Let's get to the actual way how we're gonna do this. So when you have a water pump placed like this, it will basically get 1 crude oil per 5 minutes. So in an hour you will get 12 crude oil per pump. So ideal would be to have just 5 pumps. That will make you 60 oil per hour, and 1 fuel refinery needs 10, and it will refine 10 oil per hour into 5 fuel. So 5 pumps would need 6 refineries. You'll basically get free fuel just like that. And the reason why I have an alternative account for this is because, well, I want to get more fuel. And by the way, if you're wondering how I have this base built here, you go to you press friends, go to Hive or whatever, you add yourself to friends, you right click, you click here, and you click enable, give building permissions, storage permissions, and that way you have to also do this on your alternative account. And after that's done, then you can basically build it like this. You either bring materials with yourself on your main account, and then we build a solar generator standing in our main area, but building it in the other base, like that. And that's how you can build. And basically now we have around 3, 4, 5, 6 generators. I can build 2 more in this base. Make sure I connect it. And yeah, there you go. All of these things are working. If you aim on them, it says working, 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 working. I'm basically avoiding to use my own generators. My own generators are already being used by these pumps. Soon I will delete these pumps. But for now, since I don't have crude oil, I need to have as many. And you can see these ones are also working. And when I have enough crude oil, I will basically just put them all into the refineries. And all of them will be basically filled up and will be working every hour. For now, though, I still don't have enough. This one's missing some oil here. This one's also missing. And yeah, 10 oil is basically 5 fuel that you're getting. Now, it's not that great, I would say, but it's just a good way to get fuel by AFKing and doing nothing. The sad part is that once you connect these pumps use 10 watts, could get 2 pumps per 1 generator. They are kind of expensive to use, but anyways, as I said, Once I get enough crude oil, I might keep just like, I don't know, 6 pumps or 5 pumps, since 5 pumps is 60 oil per hour. Now, the reason I need this portable mixed fuel is that if I press O and go to memetics, I recently picked up this oil processing perk, and it does exactly as it says. Oil processing turns Stardust ore and portable mixed fuel into Stardust source using the electric furnace. So you need to have this perk to be able to do that. If you don't have this perk, your electric furnace will not be able to do that. And if you take a look, I will make 50 Stardust source with 15 fuel and 50 Stardust ore. To get Stardust ore, you have to look around for it anywhere across the map. In the description, I will give you spots where you can find Stardust source and spots where you can find gold ore and stuff and silver ore. Here I already marked out a lot of gold ore. This is like a gold mine. If you want gold ore, you go here on the map and you'll be able to find lots of gold ore. Same as star trace ore. I found a lot of star trace ore here, but again, use the map provided in the description. You'll find spots on where you can get that star trace ore. I'll demonstrate for you. So if you click Control F on the map and just do Stardust ore, Control F in the search and just search up Stardust ore. As you can see, once you click on it right here or right here, anywhere you click, it basically shows you where Stardust ore spawns. Make sure you have to select resources here though. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's how you farm fuel. It's pretty simple. This one's empty. Let's fill that up. The only annoying part is that you'll have to fill it up over and over. So there's no automated process to do this. As if you connect these pumps to a water storage, it will not work. It will not transfer the oil into the storage. So you have to manually open it, click it, load it, and keep doing it over and over and over. But yeah, consumes a lot of power. But if you're not using your power, then why not get some fuel farm? And I mean, the alt account, you can use an alt account if you don't want to use this on your main account. And once in a time, log into the alt account, get some oil from these pumps, put them in, refine them, and you can log out. That's about it. Just a little bit of a maintenance here and there. So now, another way to farm fuel is obviously you can loot cars, which I'll go right now. Alright, so I'm currently in here, and we're gonna just do a fuel farm route. Starting from here, and we're just gonna follow. So we're just gonna keep going all the way like this, to like that, like that. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, just follow the road with my marker. Then we go this way. We're basically circling around. And we're gonna end up at the same spot where we really started, which is here. So yeah, now I'm just gonna farm and get my fuel. As you can see, one car gives us like 5 fuel, 3 fuel, 2 cars over here. We basically just followed the road. There's a wolf hunting me down, but no, that ain't gonna happen, sir. See ya. Yeah, but farming fuel manually from cars is low-key time-consuming. So if you're farming fuel, then on the way, make sure you grab tungsten or whatever. Whatever you find, don't just grab the cars only. You basically don't really have to drive. You can just follow the road while mining and looting cars as well. So you're doing 2 birds with 1 stone, basically. But yeah, we are nearing on the end game right now. And if you're playing on end game in PvE server, you will need a lot of fuel. However, for PvP server, you don't need that much fuel. Like for me in PvP server, I need fuel to craft Stardust Source. Since if you die, you need Stardust Source to calibrate your weapons. And in PvP server, that can happen. It's pretty expensive to calibrate your gears. You need so much Stardust for that. However, for PvE servers, I'm pretty sure you need fuel for making the ammo for your Gatling cannon to do Prime War or something. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm too lazy to go get the rest of the fuels. But yeah, that's how you get fuel, ladies and gents. With your pumps, or if you like driving your bike along the roads and loading stuff. These are the ways. Ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and take care and peace out.